Morning, everyone. Welcome to Tractor Tales and Cattle Tales. I'm your host, Bryce. And you may be wondering, used to seeing me in just my old work shirt, jeans, maybe wondering why I've got my new bibs on today. Well, got a phone call yesterday from a buddy of mine over at the Historical Society, and today's the day we're going to run the binder and bind wheat for our show. Run through the threshing machine at our show in September. So figured I might as well kind of look the part for that. Right now I'm headed out to the farm to get my tractor loaded up. Not sure if we'll use it or not, but we might. Pull the binder with it, or we might use it to pull a wagon or something. I don't know. But I'm going to load up the 49 Farmall C and take it with us. That's where I'm headed right now. When we get back and we'll get headed over there. I think we're going to start on that sometime this afternoon. But anyway, should be some interesting and fun times today. Over here, get the tractor loaded. I'll bring you back. Hey everyone, we're back out here at the tractor. I had to get the trailer unhooked. I had it hooked up to the tractor. Before we load this thing, I try to change oil in it about once a year. We do a lot of mowing with it through the summer and just move trailers around with it, stuff like that in the winter. So I figured while we're here, before we go ahead and load it, take it up there and possibly put it through a full day's work. I've had the oil and filter in there for a little while, so I figured we'd just go ahead and change oil. So let's get that done right quick. Maybe a little water in it too, because it's been sitting outside. It's been raining a little bit here and there, off and on, about every day, so I get a little bit of water mixed in with it. Yeah, a little bit. Add a little bit of moisture in it. This tractor here, I told the story here a while back on my Farmall, or International Cub Lowboy. This tractor here, we went up to Kansas about 3 years ago now and picked it up. My grandma and grandpa live up there. They coming home from church one day, and grandpa seen this tractor sitting along the road, had a for sale sign on it. He made the comment to my grandmother that he'd like to have that. So she went and got it for him for his birthday. And he had it about a year. About all he ever did with it was he brought it home, changed the oil in it, and drove it around the yard a little bit, and then he parked it in the shed. And after about a year of owning it, they decided that they weren't going to do anything with it. And she called me, and she had already told me when she bought it. She sent me pictures of it and wanted to know if I thought she got a good deal for what she paid for it. Well, I told her she did, because she really did. Well, when they got ready to get rid of it, she asked me, she called me, wanted to know what I thought she could get out of it if she sold it, what the market was like on them. I told her, I said, well, I don't know what you can get out of it, but I'll buy it. So we made the deal to buy it, and then it took me another almost full year before I could get around to getting the pickup trailer together and going up and getting it. And we went up and got it. That was in May 3 years ago. We went up, picked it up, and then just made a big circle. Came back, went through Pawnee to the steam and gas engine show there in Pawnee, Oklahoma every year, and brought it back. It's been to our show at Fairview a couple different times. It's a working tractor. It looks nice from a distance, but really, I mean, I haven't had to do a whole lot to it. 2 years ago at Fairview, we were setting up for the show, and that gum starter went out on it. So I put a new starter on it. Other than that, I really haven't done much. It's got a few oil leaks that need attention and everything. That's why I planned on fixing all that this winter. It was picking cold out here in the shop at night after I'd get off work. I didn't feel like messing with it, so just keep adding fluid to it and running with it. So I bought a 46 Alice Chalmers WC. It's sitting in here in the back of the shop. If we ever get it running, it'll kind of be a backup tractor. And then I can get this one in. Do some work on it. Axle seals leak, and front main oil seal leaks a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of gunky gunk in it. Crap, I put a Baldwin filter in it. Maybe I did that, I don't remember. Seems like I did change oil in this last year, but I don't remember. Last year was kind of a hectic year. Anyway, I'm gonna run in and grab the filter and rag and a pick. Get that out of there. I would not do that if this was a show quality tractor. I would spray brake cleaner on it, clean that off. O-ring out. And in normal fashion, I forgot to grab the oil filter. Fresh new Napa Gold, number 1172. In case anybody wants to know what fits a 49 Farmall C. It'll probably fit your A's and your B's as well, I would guess. I don't know, I've got an A, but it's not running, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure that it's same filters. I used to run Napa filters on about everything. I have since switched to running Baldwin, but I bought that filter 6 months ago, so what did I do with my pick? There it is. Next year it'll get another Baldwin put back in it. I've had some issues here lately. Not out here yet, but I've had issues with, we run Napa Gold, or well, not necessarily Napa Gold, but Napa filters at the shop I work at. That's what we do. I work at a tire and alignment shop. That's what we run. And I've had 2 or 3 of them now that you can pull 2 filters out of the same box, or out of 2 boxes, have the same part number on them, same exact filter, and there'll be size differences in them, and they don't fit like they should. So I have since decided that I'm going to switch over to Baldwin. Dad ran Baldwin filters for years and never had an issue out of them, so. Ahead of myself here. Probably be a little easier to do if I pull the hood off, but you can do it without. Down in. Get the oil. Get around to the other side. And I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me correctly, this tractor holds 5 quarts of oil, but you can always foolproof way of telling. Open that top petcock and just dump oil in her until she runs out of there, and then it's full. And I may catch flack for this. I run T4 Rotella 1540 and all these old girls. Main reason is I've got a diesel pickup. That's what I run in it. And I just one oil, buy Rotella 1540, and I just run it and everything. It does, being a diesel oil, it has a little more zinc. Good for these old engines. You ask 10 different guys their opinion on oil, and you're liable to get 50 different opinions. So I try not to get into that conversation much, but this is what I run. Yep, we got a drip. Yeah, just about there. Not quite 5 quarts. Let's go ahead and drop just a little bit, drop more in her. There we go. Now we got a steady drip. If I calculated that correctly, there should be just enough oil in here to service the air filter cup. Is also kind of nasty looking. But not as bad as I figured it would be. A little gunk in it. Not too bad. I can wipe out some of the excess dirt. This tractor's been taken pretty good care of in its life. The guy that my grandmother bought it from, he had 2 of them. He was actually still farming with both of them up in eastern Kansas. So it's been taken pretty good care of. Get that one more final flush. There's mixed opinions on this too. I just use the same oil I run in the tractor. It may not be proper, but that's how I do it. Some people say run 10 weight, some people say run 20, 30. I mean, there again, you'll get a half a dozen opinions. My opinion, none of them are really right or wrong. These old girls are pretty forgiving on right up to the oil level line. Screw back up. And there we go. Let's fire it up and check for leaks. And I know safety police are going to get on me for this, but we're neutral. Now that that's done and over with, I'll quit blabbering. We'll get this thing loaded on the trailer and get headed to Fairview to have some real fun. We'll see you in a bit. That's over with. It's getting hot and humid already. Whew. It's been raining about every night here. This old boy ain't used to it. I'm used to the dry heat we usually have around here. I'm grateful for the rain. The grass in the pastures is green. Everybody's fields look good. But man, it's hard on you when you're not used to it. So, anyway, I got the tractor loaded. I planned on making this one video, just kind of a load up, get ready to go, and then get some video footage over there while we're working this afternoon. Since I got out there and cows needed water, I figured while I was pumping water I'd go ahead and service that tractor and everything. So we'll probably make this into two parts. One on servicing the tractor, telling the story of it like we did, and then we'll make part two when we get over there. I don't know, I'm probably going to be working. Courtney will be taking pictures. She's kind of the official photographer for the Historical Society. But hopefully we're taking her camera and mine. Hopefully she can get some video footage with mine and pictures with hers. If not. We may just have kind of a slideshow of everything going on today. So anyway, I'm headed back to town. I got to stop, give this little thirsty Ford some diesel. That's going to be fun. Price of diesel has went down a little. It's $3.45 in town right now. So, grateful that it's going down a little bit. 2 weeks ago it was $3.69, and 2 years ago it was $5.19. So it has been slowly going down a little. It needs to go back down some more. Buying diesel once a week is about to eat me alive. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this right here. I'll catch up with y'all for part 2. So thanks for watching, and hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.